What is up, YouTube? It's your host with the most, Retro Bro here, and today I have a review for you. Now, the name of this game is Project Zone, and pretty much it's a JRPG where you use strategy along the board, where you can actually buff your teammates' stats in between battles, heal them, and all that good stuff. Kind of like the Disgaea franchise or Final Fantasy Tactics, if you've played either of those two titles. Now, one of the things I think that makes this game really appealing is really the combat system, because the combat really changes battle. It has this whole Marvel vs. Capcom combat style where when you go into battle, you actually do combos, and by proper timing of combos and switching in teammates, you can do additional damage and possibly kill even the biggest of bosses in one turn, though it's pretty difficult to do. So that makes the game really cool. Now, as far as storyline goes, I'm gonna be real with you, there is none. You'll see throughout this game that the characters have no idea what's going on, but I mean, for anyone that's a fan of JRPG games, you know that JRPG games, especially their crossover ones, such as this, say maybe Cross Edge, if you've ever played that on PlayStation 3, and other games like that, normally never ever have stories. So I mean, that's not too much of a surprise there. Now, one of the other things that makes this game really cool is they do a lot of fan service. I mean, there's tons of characters in this game, from the Dot Hack team, which you see Shugo there. You got Lindo from God Eater. You have Tronbon. You even have Megaman and Zero, and a whole bunch of other characters from a bunch of other franchises I've never seen before, but they're all really cool and they're fun to play with, and they have like different combos that are really flashy, so it's really fun to look at. Now, one of the bad parts of this game is fan service comes with this, and by this I mean the whole sexual innuendos and weird awkward scenes with female cartoon characters, like you saw him taking a picture of her, different shots of Tron's butt, and then this whole dialogue you hear right here that was really creepy and to me personally was unnecessary. That didn't need to be in the game at all. Now, one of the other things I think that's bad about this game is that, I mean, aside from obviously not having a story, even though that doesn't really matter, again, JRPGs are like that, and this is a JRPG, so I don't think saying it doesn't have a story can really be a particular reason to bash it. But one of the things I really didn't like about this game is, because it's extremely repetitive, I think making the game a little bit shorter would have been a decent solution, because this game is 40 plus something chapters, and since you constantly do the same fighting moves, before you even get close to 40, believe me, you're gonna get bored. Not to say you'll never play this game again, but you'll definitely get to the point that you're playing it in smaller doses because it's so repetitive. But again, this game is only $20, so for a $20 title, this is actually pretty solid. I mean, it's something you can do when you're bored and have nothing to do. And for all of y'all that may not have the money for games like, say, Smash Brothers, Pokemon Ors, or any of the other newer titles that's coming out, this is a little cheap game that you could probably afford, that can be something a little decent, a little different, and a lot of fun that you can play before the holidays come and you start getting those bigger AAA titles that we all know are coming out soon. Anyhow, if you like this review, which I'm sure you probably didn't, you can go ahead and leave a like for me. Also, comment down in the comment section below, letting me know, for those of you that's actually played the game, what you think about this game, and kind of tell your personal experience of the game and how you felt. That way we're actually helping the people that's never played, that's really curious and afraid they may be wasting their money. But anyhow, that's all I got for y'all today. I've been Retro Bro, and I am signing out. I understand hiding in the temple suit, but putting it in the armory, the place where you put all weapons, you could have been more creative on.